Alright, second day. Yesterday was a train wreck, but luckily for me, I should have help this time. Isn't that right, Voltage? Voltage? Hello? Some weird stuff happened yesterday. It was very spooky. Where is he? I guess I'll check in. He was supposed to be here today, right? What's on the to-do list today then, huh? Let's see. Fix ventilation systems creaking. Clean inconspicuous red puddles. Sounds easy enough. I'm not being paid to do double the work I'm supposed to. Alright, you'd better stay there, alright? You're not gonna move when my back is turned? I'm trusting you. Putting a lot of faith in you. Like I'm certain amounts of faith, so don't do anything weird. Alright. Hello? Are you down here? No? Maybe down in storage? Hello? I suppose I can start on things while I still can, but... He was supposed to be here. What non-script words do coworkers always respond to? Union noises. Living wage. You can go home early if you want to. Huh. Guess the others really were nasty.
Who goes there? No, sorry. I'm used to squatters.
Okay!
You're Spice, I'm guessing.
I mean, yes! And you are?
Voltage. If I'm being completely honest, I wasn't sure you'd come back to work today. Now that I'm complaining, though, means I won't have to worry about doing all this stuff on my own. How was yesterday's run? It must have not been too bad if you completed everything yesterday.
Well, there were a few complications, like that statue in the center for one.
Disappeared suddenly. Yeah, he does that.
Comforting!
Got any use of the orange hand?
Yeah, about that. I couldn't find it. You said it was in the office, right?
You didn't need it yesterday?
No, I'm having to use an alarm clock and getting through the vents.
Well, you're lucky those little critters didn't give you any trouble.
Critters?
Don't worry, I'll give you a little tutorial. Orange hand is right here under the desk. The company didn't give us any grabbags, so you'll have to rely on flares. They won't recharge, so try to conserve them if you can.
I getcha.
To use it, you'll just have to pull this lever back and... If anything tries coming at you, this should scare it away. Most of them, anyways. The little lady in the back isn't scared off by them. Best way to avoid her is to keep that music running.
Oh, you mean Sweetie Doll? A little creepy, but she seemed pretty docile when I saw her.
When the music runs out, she tends to wander. Very aggressive in that stage. Especially if you come from behind. We have special stuff for that though. Until then, I'd keep her calm in there. From what I found, the music seems to be the only thing that stops her from running off.
Alright.
So, why don't you give that flare gun a shot? You're going to want to get acquainted with it.
Well, I mean, I just pull the trigger, right? Aim and...
Hey, careful.
Sorry, I'm not used to aiming without a crosshair.
It's alright. Just be cautious. I don't have the money to afford third-degree burns, and I'm sure neither do you.
Yeah.
Here, seeing as we'll be working together most of the day, how about I have it for now, and we'll keep training you once we've gotten everything taken care of.
Sounds good to me. So, what's on the agenda again?
Vent duty, by the looks of it. Just stick close to me, and I'll handle the flares. You said you've already used the vents.
Yeah, very tight.
Don't worry, the ones in the lower sectors aren't as small and musty.
Oh yeah, this reminds me. Why are the vents so moist?
Never say that ever again.
It's a genuine use to the word. Feel these vents and tell me they are not moist.
There are many other words in the English dictionary to describe this situation.
Okay, fine. Why are these vents so sopping wet?
Okay, that's much worse. Never say that again.
I'm using it correctly!
It's weird.
Okay, Dewey. There. Is that what you want to hear?
Wait, hold that thought. I think that might be the squeaking.
Is the Dewey vents?
Focus.
You are silencing me because you know I am right.
If it'll get you to focus, sure.
You cannot handle the truth.
Breadcrumbs.
Oh? And where do the breadcrumbs lead, detective?
Bread, presumably.
Oh. There it is again.
Definitely mice. There's bound to be something downstairs we can use to lure them out. I'll stay up here. You head back down to get something.
Sure thing.
Oh, and the vents aren't too high above the ceiling, so if you talk loudly enough, I should be able to hear you.
Alright, I'll call up if I need anything. Alright, what do mice like? Cheese, obviously, but what's here? Maybe... No, these pears are fake. These apples, too. Why do they have so many foam apples? Jeez. Maybe there's something in the lower levels. I haven't gone down there yet. Let's see, how do I work the elevator? We got the factory where we are right now, the lower sector. No, wait, what was that? Wait. What was that? That can't be right. Should I still be in the break room? How? There it is again. Where do I really need to stop calling myself. It's coming. Okay, to the vents. That thing's not gonna fit, right? Surely not.
Is everything okay down there?
It fits! Sorry, Voltage, I'm in a bit of a chase right now!
Stay alive. Where are you?
In the break room vents!
First chance you get, take a left. It'll put you back on your feet. The vents give them the advantage. Get out of there as soon as you can.
And then?
Find anywhere you can hide. I'll try to get down to you. Alright?
Okay. Okay. These vents are not meant for somebody my side. Why are there lights in the vents? Okay, almost there. I see the exit, okay. Is this a fall? Okay. You see me? Alright, anything useful storage? Another orange hand, maybe? No? Oh wait, this is... Oh jeez, how long has this food crate been here? Most it's rotten. This jerky seems fine though. Jerky. The everlasting lifeblood of snacking. And the word I'd use to describe my mother-in-law. Let's be back up with Voltage. He was in the vents when I was getting chased, so I think that leaves the toy room, right? Well, at least one of you is staying out of trouble. This bugger's probably not too far, though. Quite an eager stalker. How do I sneak by him without getting mauled? Oh, he's right there! Okay. How do I go about this? Should I just make a mad dash for it? Okay. Now what? These boxes are a little far. Maybe I can distract it by throwing something? Yeah! Go! Okay. That was risky. Voltage, what do you think of that? Maybe he hasn't reached the vents yet? I can always climb through to him myself. Okay, turns out I was very wrong. There are no vents here. How do I get out of this? Can I make it to the... Yeah, I'll just go. He saw me! Taknocario!
Move out of the way. He's still coming.
Keep going!
What is that thing?
I don't know, I found it yesterday in the back!
Stay back.
Here!
What's it doing?
I think it likes jerky?
How much do you have? Try leading it out of here.
Over here, just follow the inconspicuous trail of jerky. Just like that, keep following. Let's just lead you over to here, maybe? I'll just leave you with that then.
Got them out of the way.
Should buy some time.
That's good. Other news though. Turns out the squeaking sound wasn't rats, but I've got things under control. So, with that, I think we do best to clock out for the day.
Oh, alright.
We'll be getting a new shipment sometime tomorrow, so if you'd like to come in early, you can practice with those flares. If you do, just try not to catch anything on fire while I'm gone, alright?
Sounds good enough. What's coming in?
Something fancy from Dr. Sawyer. It's supposed to help with the Sweeney dough problem. Make her a little more... friendly.
Well, I guess that means I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. Have a good rest of your night, Spice. I expect we'll be getting to know each other pretty well by the end of this.
Same to you. See you around. Peace.
Wait, where's the music?
Music?
In the back. Did it end already?
Did she go to the vents?
Remove the need to restart the music box at all. Completely docile.
You're not going?
I can't. Just try not to waste it on something tiny, alright?
Facility's supposed to be for storage, right?